sound like Skeet God.
See, I just got to break the ice a little bit.
It's crazy.
Hey everybody, it's your girl T Graye with The Love Below. I'm here with one of my all-time favorites, talent. Yes, and that's one of my all-time favorite things.
I'm really here.
Is that right there? So he just got finished, you guys, performing in DC at the Rise, and it was awesome. He tore the house down. It was good.
We had a good time.
It was good. This man is funny, you guys. So if you haven't seen him, do check him out. He is everywhere.
This is true.
Yes,
I don't know why I'm everywhere. People, they act like there's no more comedians. We have a lot of people that need to be everywhere.
Because people love you.
But I can't do everything.
You can.
They trying.
I seen your cake flying.
Oh, jeez.
It probably got some girls' makeup
Listen,
on.
I'm not mad. The word of God is good. But, jeez.
Probably got some girls' makeup on the cake. Y'all don't even understand. I done messed with the man about the makeup.
I wanted to be seen.
In my video.
This is part.
Now, you all know T. Graye don't play them kind of games, okay? Y'all already see Capone in that damn coat. Now, here we go with this in the makeup.
Listen, let me explain something to you. There's a reason for this. When you 6'6", the average person, that's about where, their face is or whatever, and you're giving mad hugs. So mad hugs, I know this. I'm used to it. It's only been 28 years, so I'm used to it. You know what I mean?
All right. So, first off, we always do with The Love Below, that's sex advice. And you were dropping some gems out there. So if you could just talk to the fellas, what can they do to be better lovers? What's your best sex advice for the men?
Well, you see me on stage, like, my thing is, because you're a man and you're being a good lover means for the heterosexual couple is pleasing the woman has to make you the better lover. So I preach that all the time. I always talk about is certain women you want to, experience in your sex life to, accelerate you to those levels. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't get that by yourself. There's no way you can just wake up, write some stuff down. Right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be, no. The woman has to take you there. You know what I mean? Or women. So from, let's say you're sexually active at a good age of, well, now you go earlier, but when I was coming up, 16 to 18 was the time. So from that point until you're really at a good point, I think, into your 30s. Mm-hmm. But that comes from your partners. Like those women that are probably usually, I always say older women, because they know what they want.
We talked about this.
They go in and they navigate your ass and they get what they want. But you might be thinking they bossy and navigating you, but when you fast forward a few years ahead of that, you're a good lover.
Well, all right. So,
trust me.
I believe you. So if you had your preference, you would always go with an older woman?
Well, not always, but like if I'm coming up, I would. Mm-hmm. Like I was the teenager dude that was always attracted to older women. I didn't know why, but I was always attracted to the older woman. I think I was an old soul. So I think that the games and the fun we was having as youngsters just didn't match how I felt. Yeah. So I would be attracted to an older woman having a real conversation with me. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm stimulated. Like, I'm talking to this grown-ass woman. Yeah, man.
Feeding you biscuits in the morning.
Grits.
So you're older. Now sex has definitely changed. It's changed for me. What have you learned about yourself?
Well, you're in your prime.
Hell yeah, this shit is good.
You thirsty.
I'm not thirsty by no means.
You're thirsty,
right?
Not
at all.
Women always call us thirsty, but they thirsty.
Because men are.
The only difference in men and women with thirsty,
like now, like what's your name?
Because
here's
the only difference in us is men are prone to act on it quicker. That's the only difference. We both thirsty. Women are already advanced in us, even as teenagers. When I'm 16, we could both be 16, but you're kind of like 19 compared to my 16.
Yeah.
You're always ahead. So the only difference in our thirst is we're stupid enough to act on the shit. Women will be thirsty to themselves and not let nobody. Exactly.
I don't think so.
So then that gives y'all a right to when we do some shit like a dick pic
women
to go
go
thirsty.
getters. I think some women are go-getters. I think some
They are,
women
but they ain't.
don't even wait on that pick. I think they just go ahead
Let me
and
tell
get
you
the job
something. A
done.
woman, this is a recent conversation. I was talking to a woman, texting, and seen her 2-3 times. I was in that city performing, whatever. She does radio, whatever, and was shooting her shot and was like, yo, I was shooting my shot. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. And she was like, I did everything to let you know that, but what she thought was letting me know that to a dude was like, you was just being nice.
Right, or simple flirtation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by we'll go the extra mile to, because we don't want make no mistake about it.
Right,
When a
right.
dude want to hit that,
Yeah, they're going to let you know.
in a way to make no mistake about it. Women, on the other hand, I was being, you see, I liked you. I did this. I just thought you was being nice. I didn't know. I can't. I gave you my employee discount. That mean you wanted to suck my.
Hey, ain't nobody just getting that 20% off, okay? Ain't nobody just getting that friends and
See,
family.
to y'all, again, Venus, Mars.
So, listen, we didn't even answer my question. What have you learned about yourself in the past 10 years? Your sexual self, what have you learned?
In my sexual self, I've learned that I'm a better lover than I thought. I never really graded myself. Mm-hmm. And then probably in the past decade, I had to kind of grade myself. Like a woman told me recently, like, you're easy to love and you're easy to make love to. And I'm like, I didn't know what that meant. And she had to break it down. I'm like, okay, cool, I understand that. But see, what the thing that we get, the misconception is, we don't grade ourselves, nor do we compare ourselves. Mm. The woman is the one that actually compares, because she's out there. She's out there dating, going to clubs, on the party scene, just back and forth to work, seeing guys in the regular, civilian force, and she's able to make a comparison. Yeah. Whereas we're just guys, and we just know how we roll, for the most part. We might know how our immediate friends roll, which may be a little different than us. But other than that, like on a grand spectrum, we don't look at it and compare it like that. So I think what I've learned by just talking to ex-partners and old friends is I'm easy to love. It's easy for a woman to love me, and you can tell that I've been kind of groomed by women, which is true. You know what I mean? Like, when I got into sex in the teens or late teens, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Mm-hmm. It wasn't until I got with, as a 20-year-old, that 35-year-old. Mm-hmm. That brought me to the okay, and learning everything. First woman tried to give me a blowjob, I kicked her on the floor. True story.
So do you think...
So sorry, Joanne.
Yes. I hope you still have all your teeth, Joanne.
I'm sorry for you. But
you were doing a good deed,
looking back on
Miss
it,
Joanne.
was horrible.
You were doing a good deed.
Yeah, she was trying to be nice.
Yeah. So do you think you being easy to love, is that to your benefit or to your detriment?
I think it's to my benefit and to some women's detriment. Okay. Meaning, I already made my mind up a long time ago how I maneuver and how I move. So even if I have feelings for a person and love them, I'm still sticking to my course. But on their side of the gate, they have feelings and fall in love with you. It's not so easy. You know what I mean? It might be a bad thing. So it's to my benefit and sometimes to the other person's detriment.
Alrighty. That's very interesting.
That's true.
Very, very interesting, actually. But I could definitely.
Yeah, but like that. You know what it is? It's like but I do know this. I know that just knowing, traveling the world, like, there's not a lot of people out there that move like I move and do how I do. So I think the easy to love thing is like people easily want to be there. Yeah. That's a great picture. Yeah. That's a great situation I could be in or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the situation is not set up to be in per se because it is on the move. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So wrapping up, last question. My favorite question, you guys. This is what the Love Below started out with, and what I'm always going to end with. What's most important about sex to you?
coming. No, I'm just playing. That's what everybody should say.
3 times. 4 times even. Get you a 20-minute nap. Get up, come again.
Listen, spoken like a true woman.
20 minutes is what I need.
3, 4, 5.
I mean, don't be jealous.
The best thing about you know what's funny? I think this I know I was an old soul. I still put the most value in cuddling and being able to be around that person, like willingly, like not forcing yourself in between those moments. Like say you talk 3, 4, 5 times.
Right.
But being around that person in a pleasant atmosphere in between those comes, like in those orgasms. Let's say, you know, because it's very easily, to me, that's for a man's spectrum, that's when you know it's just sex. Like, if it's just sex, when he busts and come the first time, you know, he's pretty much putting the shit on, better get out of it. But if he's sitting there and want to reflect on it, talk about other things, want to hold you, and then by holding you, you'll go, like you said, the 20-minute nap, whatever, you'll wake up and you'll go back at it again. And he's still not trying to leave. You're like, what you want to eat? Let's order something. And blah, blah, blah. That's the best part.
Yeah.
When you can make that connection. That's the best part. Because sex is like any other sport and activity. You know, you do it for a little while and you on to the next. But when you can sit there and want to sit there and talk to the person, hold the person. Make, you know, what you hungry? Order some food, go get something to eat, or cook, or whatever. Like, that's to me the best part, and I think that's what stands out.
You're not just having sex; you're making love.
Well, I guess
because making love is not just. And I've had this conversation with other people. Everybody has a difference of opinion. It's not necessarily say you love that person or you have to love or be in love to make love, but having that kind of connection, having those kind of moments, having those sweet forehead kisses and things of that nature, and being able to laugh during sex, being able to have fun. A lot of that, you put it all together, that's what you're doing. You're making love.
Are you visual?
Right.
Yeah. So you want to see it. You want to see. Yeah. Most definitely. Because people could talk a whole rack of shit before, during, and after the sex. Your actions are always going to speak volumes. How you hold me, how you touch me, how you look at me. And most importantly, because you know how T. Graye is, how you laugh with me makes all the difference. Makes all the difference. So you're laughing during sex.
I laugh all the goddamn time. And if somebody died yesterday, I'm fucking finding it funny. It's good and bad, but I find humor in all things. It's what soothes me. And if I can be intimate, for me, being able to laugh with somebody is seriously intimate. When I was talking with Capone the other day, he was saying how kissing is his thing. Is that's what he doesn't do unless it's something, you know, seriously intimate. For you,
intimate.
For you, it's the cuddling. For me,
licking your asshole.
Amen. Amen.
It's very intimate. You want to adjust the camera?
That's going in my blooper reel, you guys.
Licking asshole. All right, let's change this lens. Do tell, because clearly we struck some person.
I'm trying to make sure I'm also in the middle of this.
So, tell us about that time.
Licking asses.
That shit hit home. Looking asshole. All right, let me see what's going on with this camera, because the camera ain't moved the whole time.
Some people need a motherfucking one-on-one class. We're going to get into some instructional videos, you guys, later on in Licking Ass one-on-one. We're going to have talent teach it.
How you feel about that?
I'm okay with that if somebody knows what they're doing. I've had it where it was not good. So for a lot of years.
You had licking ass where it was not good?
Yeah, so I didn't like it for a very long time. I did not like it. It felt real
Was
nasty
it a mental? Because it could be a mental thing.
Hell no. I learned that it was the skill and talent and the technique. Okay? It just was not good. It wasn't good to me. And then came across somebody who I guess they knew what they was doing. I guess that was just fuck. They practiced.
So the first dude didn't really go in.
It just wasn't good. It didn't feel good. It just felt like somebody just slobbing.
Yeah, so it just
felt. It wasn't good.
The next guy said, she said, "Oh my."
Yeah.
The oh my.
Hello. Things improve. Okay, as you get older, you learn. Clearly, he had somebody who was 35 and up who taught him how to eat some
What?
things.
Let me ask you this: what age do you think you can say he was a little freaky? Because everybody gets to it.
Sex or just myself or what? Be more specific. What do you mean?
No, ain't no you. What
age did I say I was more freaky?
Got freaky?
Or I got freaky?
You know what freaky is?
Break it down. Yes.
Freaky is
put myself in this frame.
freaky is the mentality and the thought process. You ain't have to do it, but your ass thought about it. I always say, who's freakier? The motherfucker that put the sofa in your ass or the person that allows it? But what age you
I was freaky probably at 15. It's 20 years in, you guys. I cannot be saved.
15?
15?
What were you thinking about?
Anal. That's probably when I crossed the line. From just regular to all that.
Thought wise.
Oh, no, I did it.
No, I didn't.
I did it.
Yeah,
Don't make it so bad. Don't make it so bad. The dude was so big. It was not a good idea, okay, you guys. It was not a well thought out plan. So if anybody is out there who is thinking about doing anal for the first time, be realistic, okay? You want to get a dick that's a regular, normal fucking size.
15? There wasn't no cheerleading classes you could take in those.
Listen, my childhood was rough. Okay, I had a lot of time alone, Mom. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put your business out there. Anywho, so I lost my virginity pretty early. I was the only girl with the older boy cousins and the older guys around me, and I talked a rack of shit.
So that's what it was.
Talked a rack of shit. I still talk shit clearly, but I started having sex early. So my experiences began earlier. So when you ask me, yes,
gotcha.
when did I cross the line? It was at 15. When did I hone my motherfucking skills though?
What was that?
22.
It took you 7 years. You ain't
That's
shit. You
because-
garbage. You like Jordan. You
First
score
of all,
wild points.
Again,
no chips.
this is why the motherfucking camera moves. All this shit is going in my blooper reel.
That was like motherfucking Jordan. You played 7 years. You had 7. You
Because
like
let me-
LeBron,
because
yo.
let me
You
tell
had to
you,
go play with Wade to get a chip.
And Wade
7 years with nothing.
Wade would be the women because you got to try everything before you can really be a real freaky. If you ain't been all up and down,
You fucking midget.
when you like to know.
Just ask
Brad
him.
Williams, you can give me a call just in case. I know you married, but what's up, Brad Williams? No, I ain't fucking no midgets.
You just said, no, Brad gonna call. Too late. Hold on a second, Brad just texted me. Brad, meet us at the...
We having too much fun.
Oh, shit.
Having
This
too
is
much
crazy.
fun.
15. Damn, I didn't even get nothing at 15.
I'm sorry. It's okay though. You still got more years in the game than me. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm still
mad.
learning. Don't be mad about that. You be firm in your conviction and where you at now. Like you probably knocking out old bitches all over the place.
Fuck all that.
They old too, because the bitch who left that shit on his shirt wasn't nothing but old bras hollering at this man. I ain't seen not one.
It's not true.
Not one
It's not true.
under 40. Just.
Listen, that crowd ain't my fault. Shit.
Oh, come here, boy.
The young ladies love me.
They like you.
I just, I've been falling
What you
back
do? You
since
make
the
them
R.
laugh,
Kelly
don't
shit.
you?
I
You fuck
kinda
around
fell
and make
back.
them laugh.
Now you gotta fall back. You gotta fall back.
That's what it is.
You know?
R. Kelly fucked up my sex life, you
Fuck,
guys.
you think
Listen.
you think I need a fucking Lifetime special surviving talents house. I don't need this shit.
So something I did recently, since we just having fun at this point, I just did a hashtag your sex life. So if you could give your sex life a hashtag, what would it be?
Hashtag never ending.
Yes.
Hashtag never ending.
Yes. That's
You know how I know, like, I've had a good sex run with people, is that they find me. I always say that that's a testament to the person you are and the sex that you gave a person. If y'all had sexual relationship and lost contact somehow and somebody number changed, whatever, when they fucking find you, because nobody's looking for the horrible nigga. I'll tell you that right now. The good one?
Yeah.
My pastor called me one time and said somebody emailed the church.
Damn.
Looking for you.
You know, that's good big when you got to go through the Lord.
Hard to tell the pastor.
When you got to go through God to get the dick.
Pastor, this bitch emailed the church.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
saying. Y'all, ladies, talent must be swinging that wood.
LL Cool J. Ladies love Cool James. My first name is James.
What the fuck it is. What the fuck it is. He's 6'6". At least a good 250 solid in a motherfucker, ladies. Bitches is going through the Lord to get that dick. Okay?
Yeah, they're good. When you hit the pastor up,
Hell yeah.
you done violate all the God laws.
Now I know I need to get my shit together because motherfuckers only search me on Facebook and Instagram. Ain't nobody going through God for all this good pussy. The problem is, it's probably because I'm still fucking them.
On that note, tune in next week when we talk about hysterectomies in grade school.
Oh, that was the most fun interview I ever had. There's more.
Hysterectomies and final exams.
Yes.
Oh, crazy.
You're hilarious.